Hello everyone, very warm welcome and thank you very much for taking your time to register for this webinar and taking your time to attend it today. I'm very excited to see the great response that you people have shown towards this webinar. I received a lot of queries, a lot of questions even before the webinar, and there are close to 500 people who have registered for this webinar, and in fact it is more than 500 now, which it's really my pleasure to present my view in front of all of you today. Thank you once again. So without wasting any time, we'll get started now. But before we get started, let me tell you that in today's webinar we have people attending this webinar from all sort of different backgrounds. We have people who are working as employees, we have startup founders, we have company directors, we have managers, we have many software professionals, and of course there are other professionals also who have joined the call. We have small business owners, we have teachers, we have shop owners, we also have students who have joined the call and they're still studying in the college. And we also have housewives attending this session. And a lot of people who are attending the session today, I know personally. But there are many people who have joined the session through word of mouth. And I literally have no idea about their background. But let me tell you, irrespective of your background, this session is for you if your agenda matches with either of these two. In fact, either or both of these two. Number one, you are looking to build professional websites and mobile apps in just few minutes. Number two, you are looking to generate income online. Right? So if your agenda matches with any of these two or both of these two, this session is for you, right? So the number one agenda where we will talk about developing the professional websites and app in just few minutes. We will see how you can do it as quickly as blink of your eyes. And it is as easy as you count 1, 2, and 3, and it is as cheap as the cost of a chocolate. Right, and the second agenda about generating the income online, we will see how you can convert your average investment of rupees 50 to as high as 1 lakh rupees. Yeah, we will talk about that. And see what I'm going to tell, how do you generate 1 lakh from 50 rupees is not something new. People are already doing it, and the way they are doing it, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it yourself. So in this session, I will give you the live demo of it. You'll be able to do it yourself, and I will also show you the path, how you can reach that stage where you can start generating 1 lakh rupees with just few hours or few days of your effort, right? So yeah, we are going to cover this in this session today. Are you excited? Yes, no? Yeah, yes or no, type in the chat window. So if you are excited and you are aligned with this agenda, stay with me till end of this webinar. Any distractions you have, please get rid of that. And if you are attending this session from your mobile, I request you to switch to your laptop, computer, or a bigger screen, because I'm going to share my laptop screen with you for the demo. And the software also that I will show to you. So I'll be sharing my laptop screen, and seeing the laptop screen on your mobile will not be comfortable. All right, so please switch from mobile. If you're on mobile, please switch to a bigger screen for a better experience. And if you stay with me till end of this webinar, we also have free giveaways for all the webinar attendees. So you are going to get the free professional license of my next software launch, which is going to happen on 1st September. So the license that you're going to get, 1 year professional license, it's going to be absolutely free if you stay with me till the end of this webinar. So you can use that license either for yourself, or you can use it to generate an income for you. and you will be eligible if you attend this session throughout. If you drop in between and connect at the end, you will not be eligible for it. All right. So far, so good. Okay. Moving on. This is a detailed agenda we have for the webinar today. Number one, why do we need website and mobile app? So this is very important to discuss because before we get into how to do something, we should be very clear on why to do it, right? Some of you in this webinar may have some idea why you need a website, why you need an app, and you will know that I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and Z, and after I learn how to build my websites and app. But I'm sure many of you will not have any idea about it. You have just come to the webinar just to learn how to develop websites and app, but what will you do after that? After you learn it, what will you do? You will not know what wonders you can do once you have your website and app. So we'll talk about that in this agenda. Number two, how to build websites and app in 2 minutes. So I'll give you live demonstration of it using AI Web Builder, which is artificial intelligence powered platform. So you'll be able to make any sort of website like e-commerce store, personal website, marketing funnels, landing pages, paid membership websites, websites for any business like travel, education, finance, restaurants, hotel, corporate websites, websites for digital marketers, business owners, service providers, or any business you name. Okay, we'll cover everything in this webinar. Number three, how do you build and host mobile app in 2 seconds? You'll just blink your eyes and this will be done through AI powered platform. So building an app will not take more than a couple of seconds, but I have reserved few minutes to talk about some of the important aspects of mobile apps. Number four, we will talk about what is SSL certificate, why it is important, and how do you add free SSL certificate to your website. So this is also as easy as eating a candy. In fact, eating candy is difficult than adding SSL because eating candy will take some time, but this will not take any time. I will demonstrate this also in this webinar. Number five, generating income online. So whatever you learn in this session, how you can use that learning to generate income. So what are the different ways you can earn money online through websites and mobile apps? And how much money you can generate online, it all depends on how much passion you have towards it. You can earn from few thousands per month to lakhs or even in crores. So if you have passion, sky is the limit. So we'll discuss this and we will also see some examples around it. Finally, at the end, we will have some time reserved for questions and answers. Whatever question comes to your mind, keep putting that in the chat window. And if you don't want to reveal your name to others while asking your question, then instead of putting it in the chat window, you can submit it under Ask a Question tab. That will be on the top right side. Okay. So before question and answer session, I will get the consolidated list of questions from the admin, and in this session I will try to cover as many as possible. But if your question is not answered in this webinar, don't worry. I will personally respond to your question later on after the webinar, provided you have given your right email and the phone number while registering for the webinar. If it is not correct, I can't answer your question, right? Okay, moving on. Why do you need a website? So what are the various reasons? Number one, you can make a lot of money through websites. Right? So there are hundreds and thousands of ways to make money through websites, and there are already so many people working part-time, full-time, making money through websites. So as an example, if you are good in making some handmade items, you can sell them on your website. So there are so many ladies selling various small items from their home, and if they continue to work that way, it's very little they can make that way. Okay. But if you go online, start your website, you can get tremendous growth over a period of time. I can give you example from my family. My mother was in government job, and after her retirement, she started online e-commerce store. And even after the age of 65 plus, she's running it so successfully now, and she's also making good money out of it. And that too, when till her retirement, she didn't even know how to operate the computer, right? So it's so easy that anyone with any background can do it. So e-commerce is just one way I told. So there are countless number of ways you can earn money online through websites. So we'll talk more about it in our last agenda, that is generating income online. Okay. Number two, it gives you opportunity to show your creativity, and you can also grow your hobby. So if money is not the motivation for you, you can use websites to even show off your passion. You can show off your photography skills, cooking skills, gardening skills if you have, or any other skills you have. So using websites, you can show your skills in a very, very creative way. And that way, people will know more about you. Okay. Number three, it's an amazing resume. So whatever profession you are in, your skills, your experience, your projects, everything you can showcase in your website in a very professional way. So if you have a website, you look more tech savvy, right? So especially like if you are in a technical profession, and let's say you go for an interview, and during your interview, if you tell about yourself along with your website details, it looks much more professional, and you stand out in the crowd in that way. So that way your chances of getting hired also increases, right? Number four, having a websites make you look more professional, and it also increases the trust. So what I mean is, let me tell you with an example. Let's say if you meet someone for the first time, and you tell about your profession, your business, or your service, it looks more professional if you tell with your website. So that way, again, it builds more trust. So you can have your own brand by having your own website, like www.yourname.com. Okay, so if you see my screen, I'm showing some of the screenshots from my personal website, that is www.rohitkakkar.com. I'm projecting some of the screenshots from my website. So you can see here I have put about myself, what I am doing, and also I have put my story on my website. So this makes it much easy for the people to connect with you, and you can also build your network much more quickly. So if you want to build a personal brand and you want more people to know about you, so website is must for you. So you can log into my website, www.rohitkakkar.com, to see how it is made. And if you want to know more about me, you can look at my website. Okay. And other thing is, when you have a website, you can also have professional email and social media pages linked on the same domain. And this, again, this also builds more trust. So as an example, I'm projecting my contact details on the screen. So as you see here, it looks catchy, right? So it is so easy to remember. So if I tell you that once, you will remember it for a very long time. And even if you don't write it down, even if I don't give you my visiting card, it's so easy for you to connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or even to send an email, right? So this opens up so many channels for people to connect with you so easily. So it is very important, especially if you want to do business. So this way, more and more people will remember you and your business, and it becomes easy to grow the business that way if you have your website. Okay. Number five, you can expand your reach without spending on advertisements. So how it works is, so if you have a website which is well optimized to rank good in Google, many people will be able to find you or your business through Google. So you will get tremendous growth from search engines without paying any money on the advertisements. So your business will grow naturally once you optimize your website for search engines. Okay, and your website is up 24 by 7, 365 days in a year, and you get business orders even while you're sleeping, right? So you can even sell digital products like ebooks, etc., on a fully autopilot mode. So what I mean is fully autopilot mode is this will work even while you are sleeping, and money will come to your bank, and the digital products will be delivered to your customers automatically. So you can do that also, right? Number 6, you don't need to write code or pay to someone to make your website. Okay, so gone are the days when you had to write complex code to make the websites. Now you can write fully professional websites for any business without writing even a single line of code. You need not be from the technical background to develop website. Anyone can do it very easily now. Even students going to school, they can also do it. And if it is so easy and gives you unlimited options to grow, why not to do it, right? Number 7, last but not the least, you will learn to build your websites right now in this webinar. Yeah. So after this webinar, you'll be able to do it yourself. You'll be able to build fully professional website for any business you name. You will be able to do it yourself. Okay. Next, what is the need to have mobile apps? See, while it is important to have a website for a business or to build personal brand, we cannot neglect the mobile apps. So, after China, India is the second biggest country in terms of smartphone users. And more than 70% of the business nowadays is coming from mobile apps. And if I talk about Facebook, 95% of the traffic comes from mobile app. Okay, so mobile market is so huge. So what are the top reasons you need mobile apps? Number 1, it helps you stand out and look more professional. So when you tell to someone that you not only have website, but you also have your own app, it looks even more professional, right? Number 2, it also gives a better user experience. So many users will prefer to use only mobile apps, and if you don't have your mobile app, so you're simply ignoring those customers. Number 3, it cultivates customer loyalty. So what it means is when someone downloads your app, so there are more chances that they will do business with you again and again. Why? Because if you tell your website name to somebody, that person may forget about it after some time. But if that person downloads your app, and whenever that person looks at his mobile apps, every time your app will be seen. And when that person sees your app, there are more chances that he or she will open it, explore it. So you get more business. Okay. And in fact, you can also give welcome bonus to your customers when they download your app for the first time. And once it is downloaded, there are more chances to get the repeated business. Okay. Number 4, you can build and publish it in 2 seconds. So it is so easy now to build apps. It hardly takes any time to sync all your website features into your mobile app. And if it just take 2 seconds, and then there is no extra cost, no maintenance cost, why will you not do it? What is the reason for not doing it? Right? Number 5, which is again last but not the least, you will learn how to do it right now in this webinar. And again, you'll be able to do it yourself after this webinar. Clear? Any questions you have so far, you can put it in the chat window, and we will discuss all the questions at the end. All right, so we have covered the first agenda, why you need website and app. We will move on to live demo now. And next 3 topics I will cover by sharing my laptop screen. So we will build professional websites and apps live in few minutes. And SSL also I will cover while sharing my laptop screen. Okay. So I will share my laptop screen now. If you are watching this webinar on mobile, again, I request you to switch to bigger screen. And while I switch to my laptop screen, and I also have to change my headset, meanwhile, I will play a short commercial. I'll be back in less than a minute. Okay, stay connected. I'll be back right away. Okay, so you saw the commercial? Yes, we are going to rock your online world now. What we will do is we will create professional websites using AI Web Builder, which is cloud-based, artificial intelligence powered, the most revolutionary platform from Fame Infotech. So you can go to fameinfotech.com and read all the details about AI Web Builder there. And yeah, before we start, let me tell you the website which I told you just now, that is fameinfotech.com, which is a company website. So this is also built using AI Web Builder. And there is not even a single line of code written to build this company website. Okay, so whatever websites we do, whatever mobile apps we will develop, we will not write even a single line of code. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 super duper easy ways to create the website. Okay, number 1, we'll create the website using keyword, using artificial intelligence. So number 2, we will create website by cloning. So I will clone website of India's most popular influencer. If you know Sandeep Maheshwari, I guess many of you will know him already. So we will clone his website. Don't worry, we'll do it in a legal way. Okay, and third way we will create the website is based on the inbuilt templates. So all 3 methods which I'm going to discuss are going to be super easy, that even students will be able to do it. So to get started, you have to log into let me do it for you, aiwebbuilder.in. So this website you have to log into. I will log in with my credential. So this is the view you will get as soon as you log in. As I said, I will show you 3 ways to create the website. We will start with the first one, that is auto-generating the website using artificial intelligence. So you have to go to create website, auto-generate site. You have to click on this link. As soon as you click on this, you can see here it is asking you for the category or the keyword. So here you can see already there are hundreds of categories of business or websites which are already there. You can select whatever website you want to create. Let's say you want to create a website for hospital. So I will select hospital here, and you can give the name of the website. I'll say Rohit's Hospital. Give next. You can see here, since I selected the hospital website, it is giving me the images related to hospitals, right? So you can select any image you want, or if you want to keep the default one, you can keep default also. Let's say I selected this and I clicked on next. If you have any logo you want to upload, you can upload it. Otherwise, you can keep it blank. You can select the color schemes you want. Say for example, say this one I selected, you can see on your right hand side, the color scheme is changing. Click next. You can select your menu style. You can see here the menu style is changing. Select next. Select the font that you want. Give the address if you want to give. phone number if you want to give, just click the finish button. See, it has automatically created the hospital website now, right? So it says welcome to Rohit's Hospital because I've given the website name as Rohit's Hospital. So it has created our services button. It has created the departments, neurology department, dental department, lung disease, eye care. So various hospital departments, it has automatically put it. Medical services section, it has put it. You can see all the images automatically it has picked related to the hospital. So based on the hospital keyword that we have selected, it has automatically created the website, right? So write us now button, if you click on this, so this is also created. So here also you can see the image which has come, it is related to the hospital. So based on the keyword that you select, it will create the content and the images based on that, right? So we have just created this hospital website. So similarly, let me create one more website and show it to you. Let's say auto generate website I selected, and category, let's say, okay, let's select the first one, academic coaching. So I will give the name as Rohit's coaching. Again, see here, so it is putting the images related to the coaching, right? See, it has automatically created the website for the school. You can see all the images, content, it is all related to schools. So it is showing the courses, academic achievements, philosophy, awards, and a lot of other things related to school, right? So, and the website that it has created, it is dynamic. So what it means is, whenever you select the keyword as academic or school, so it is not like every time you will get the same website. Every time you will get a different content. So if I close this and create the academic website again, you will get altogether a different website with different images, different contents. Okay, so it is all dynamic based on the keywords that we are giving. Okay, so now let me show you, this is what it has created by default, and whatever editing you want to do, it's super easy. Okay, let me show you how do you do it. So first, if you see here, themes, in the themes you want to change the fonts for the entire website. You can see I'm clicking it here and it is changing the fonts. Colors you want to change, you want to change like this. You can see here the entire website colors are changing, so you can select any theme you want. And the styles, the menu styles, this is one style, this is another style. You want to change it, it has created something by default. You want to change it, you can change it. Style 1, style 2, style 3, it has created. Any footer you want to give, you can see here, it has created the footer, right? So there are different styles of footers. You want to change the footers, you can change it. You want to keep default, you can keep default. So this is the theme setting. And if I go to section layout, so each individual section which is created, you can change the layout of that. For example, let's say this one, you want to make it look bigger, or you want to make it look small. So you can change what size you need. And if you want to show something only on the desktop site, for example, if the user is opening your website on mobile, you don't want to show certain content, so that you can select as hide on mobile. So this block you can select. When I select hide on mobile, this particular content which I have selected, it will not be shown on the mobile, it will be shown only on the desktop site. Okay. Similarly, if you want to animate the content, you can select animate, it will animate. You can also give the 3D effects. So you can see here, I'm giving the 3D effect, it is creating the shadows. right? If you see my mouse pointers, it has created the 3D effects for this block. So now it is gone, right? So padding, margins, you want to change, you can change it. And under elements, there are so many things you can do. See, these are certain blocks by default it has created. You want to add your block. Let's say banner you want to add. Okay, so you want to add this banner. You just select on this. See, it has added, right? You can whatever changes you want to do, you can do it. You can do it here. Button you want to change, you can change it. Let me if you want to change the button, you can change it. When you click on this button, what should happen? You can link it to a different page, or whatever action you want to do, you can do it. This image you want to change, you can do it. You can just select this and upload your own image, or there are thousands of stock images already there. You can see here, it's all, there is a library. You can search for an image, select any inbuilt image, you can change it. This you can do. So there are, you can see there are so many blocks related to banners already. Let me show you. If you want to add this banner, this is another type of banner. Change the contents, do whatever you want, right? Similarly, you want to add any blog. Let's say there are so many blocks related to blogs. I select this one, I click on this. You can see it has added the block related to blogs. So here you want to create the blog related to news, marketing, design, or anything you want to change. It's up to you. You can just change it, change the content, change the images. This image you want to change to something else, just select the image, change it. And then you want to move the blocks. Say this block you want to move to the up, just select this, make it to the top, right? See, I'm just moving it. Let me show you right away. So this block I have put to the second position, and I want to just preview it. So this is the block you can see we have just added, right? So this you can do. And there are a lot of blocks related to content. So you can see here there are so many blocks. Let's say I want to put this block. So here you can write contents, this block, so many blocks related to content you can see here. Then you have CTA blocks. CTA stands for call to action. If you want user to click on your buttons and take certain actions, so there are certain blocks related to that. You want to add blocks related to features. So you have a product or service, you want to show the features. You can see there are so many blocks. So I select this block, you can see here. So this is one of the pattern. Again, anything you want to change, you can change here. Let me show you one more block. Let's say this one. This is another type of block. You can put all the contents here, change image the way you want. Just save it. I will publish it and show you how it looks. And let me show you the, did I animate it? Let me show you the animations. To, let's say you want to animate this block, just select this block and say animate. I selected this block also and selected animate. I'm just saving it, and I click on preview. So you can see here the various blocks that we have added. It is coming here. See, this is the animation. So it's all animated. Okay, then there are other elements we have, like form. Let's say I select this form, and you want to collect emails from your customers. So yeah, this is a form just to collect the emails. Like that, you can create any other type of form to collect any information you want. So here you can say, if I select edit, it is giving the email where the notification should go when somebody submits this form. So you can give any email you want, save it. Um, then then we have pricing. So let's say if you have a service and you want to offer the different pricing for your product, the different pricing plans for your product. So for example, this is one pricing block I have put. So you can put all the different plans, and this block is inbuilt, right? So all these blocks that I'm showing you, these are inbuilt blocks, but it doesn't mean that you have to select only from the blocks that are inbuilt. You can create it the way you want. For example, here you want to put your own block. You can just select plus. You want to insert image anywhere. You want to insert MP4 video, YouTube video. You want to put maps, Google Maps. You want to put booking timer. You want to embed your own code. Here you can do it. So there are predefined blocks, as well as anything you want to design yourself, that also you can do. Okay, then we have social blocks. You can see there are so many social blocks. So for example, I select this. So it says our team, right? So it's a predefined block already. And let's say there is one more block I'll create. Let's say this one, right? So it says our amazing team, and it has this kind of animation also. When somebody is clicking on this, it is showing the social media links. So you can put your team members photo here and put all their social media links here. So when they click on the image, they can connect to the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like that, there are numerous blocks already built in. Let me save it and show it to you. I just saved it. You can see here whatever we just created, it's coming at the end. We didn't put animation, so that's why these are coming very static, but you can put the animation for these also. Okay, then we have other type of blocks like store. Okay, so if you're creating your e-commerce store, you can select any of the predefined blocks from here. Right, so I selected this block. You can see here it is designed in such a way that you can showcase your products very easily. You can put your products here, just change the picture, change the price here, and it's all ready for you to go, right? If you are making an e-commerce website, you can manage your store here. Okay, click on manage store. So basically this is your store database and settings. So here you can add all your products, collections, coupons, and all the transactions that happens on your e-commerce website. You can see here. So for example, let me first try adding a collection. So collection is nothing but a category. So I'm just adding a category as clothes. Okay. And once I add the category, I can create the products under it. So I will create a new product. You can see here I can give the title to the product. So I'm putting it under clothes category. You can give the introduction, description. So is it your digital product or is it your physical product? So as I said previously, if it is a digital product, you can automate the entire delivery process of getting the payment and getting the digital product delivered to your customer automatically without any intervention from you. But in this case, if you're adding clothes, it will be a physical product. You can give price, description, and images you can add, and then you can just save it. So you can also give your coupons. If you want to offer any coupons to the customer, you can add it here, and any orders you get, so all those transactions you can see here. You can see your customer details here in this section. And then you also have settings where you can give your store name, store description, and modify a lot of other settings like privacy policy, terms and conditions, refund and cancellation policy, and then payment. So how do you want to take the payment on your website? You can take the payment through PayPal, MasterCard, Visa card. So here it just lists few, but you can integrate any payment gateway you want. So in India, Razorpay, PayUmoney, these two are the popular payment gateways. So you can integrate those also. Like you can define your currency. You can also set up multiple currencies also if you want to take payment in different currencies across the world. So then you have templates once the customer places the order, what message has to go to the customer in the email. If the customer is canceling it, what message has to go, and then once it is shipped, what message has to go. Similarly, there are various other settings like the notifications. When you get a new order, what kind of notification should be received, when a cancellation request is received, the notification for that. So all those settings are there. So here you can give your email ID where you want the notifications to be received once you get an order on your e-commerce website. So all those settings, your store settings, you can manage here if you want to make an e-commerce store. Okay, so this is only for the settings, and yeah, there is an option to create the e-commerce website directly through template. I will show you that also. But this is all for the settings. Okay, and if you're creating a blog website, so here you can manage your blogs. So it is basically the database for your blogs. So you can create the categories for your blogs, for your posts, and then under that you can create different posts by clicking on the new post. And then there are various settings for a blog website if you want to make. Okay, see all these settings, whatever I showed you, it is all required when you want to do any editing to the website. Otherwise, in 2 minutes, based on the AI method which I showed you, automatically create the website. Within 2 minutes, your website will be ready with basic contents. But if you want to modify the contents, yeah, most of the time which you will be doing it, you want to replace the images or add some your own videos. Those things after creating the website you can change. But basically, as I showed you, creating a new website, the default website, it doesn't take more than 2 minutes. Okay, so in 2 minutes, basically you get the complete structure, the template of your website the way you want, and any settings you want to do, any changes you want to do, you can do it later on. Okay. So there are a lot of options. I don't think I can cover everything in this webinar, but you can modify your website the way you want. Okay, so I just showed you some predefined blocks, templates, but it is up to you. If you want to use your entire creativity, you don't want to use the predefined blocks, you want to insert your own code, you want to create your own blocks. So all those things can be done. Okay, you want to create new pages. Yeah, by default it will create certain pages, but if you want to add a new page, you just click on this new page. You can see you can create different types of pages. So when you create a blank page, it will be blank, and whatever you want to put in that, whatever kind of blocks you want to put, you can do it. But by default, it also comes with some standard page types. So for example, as I said, if you have e-commerce store, then you will create the new page as store. So by default, when you create this page, it will give you the options to list down your products. Similarly, the storefront is the main page of your store. Blog article, blog home, user login, search page, contact us page, or external URL. So these are some of the default page types. If you select any of these, it will create the default page of that type. Otherwise, you want to design it the way you want, you can always select the blank page and do whatever you want in that page. Okay, and there are a lot of other options like if I go to the page settings, yeah, SEO stands for search engine optimization. So in this, you can define the keywords based on which your website should be listed in the Google. and whatever description or title you give it, so the Google will show that those title and description in the search engine. Okay, and by default all the pages that you create, those are all search engine optimized. Otherwise, if you are creating your own pages through other means, so there are various settings you need to take care so that your pages or your website gets ranked good in Google. But otherwise, when you're creating it with AI Web Builder, so everything is taken care by default. Okay, so only thing is you can give your own title, keywords, or the description the way you want. And then we have some more settings here. You can see the language, and then themes you can change here. Contact details, if you give here on the main page, it will show it by default. And then we also have Google Analytics integration. So for this also, you need not write any code. You can just give your Google Analytics ID here. And in case I believe many of you will not be knowing what is Google Analytics, it's a method given by Google wherein you can create your ID with Google that you can embed on your website, and then in Google you can see how the visitors are interacting with your website. So from which locations you are getting the visits, whether it is coming from mobile, is it coming from desktop computer, the visits are coming from which operating system. So all those things you can see once you create your Google Analytics ID. You create it and just embed it here. That's all. Nothing. You need not write any code. But if you want to write your own code, HTML code, JavaScript, HTML, that option is also there. And then you have option to give your social media links. So once you define these links here, what happens is when you are creating the different social blogs, which I showed you, so it will create the buttons or the images, which when clicked, it will take to the links which you give it here. Okay, so basically you define your links here, and every time you are editing your website, you are creating new blogs. So adding those links by default is taken care by the AI Web Builder. Okay, and then you also have history. So whenever you are making the changes and save it, it creates the different snapshots. So when you click on history, you can see it. Just now we started editing it and it has created the 4 snapshots. And if you did a mistake and you want to revert to the previous snapshot, you can click on that and revert it. So that way you can see the history. Yeah, there are a lot of other options. You can explore it. It's not difficult to understand the user interface. But what I covered so far is the first method of creating the website. And then, as I told you, there are two more ways to create your website. Okay, so the second way is you can create your website by cloning an existing website on the internet. Let's say you liked a website on the internet and you want to make a similar website for yourself. Then you can use the cloning feature. So in this feature, I will clone the website of Sandeep Maheshwari, the influencer, which I told. Yeah, before we get into that, one thing I want to tell you is that don't expect that this feature, you can clone any website the way you want. So definitely there are certain limitations. For example, if the website is having a server-side code, it will not be cloned. So it works very well if it is a simple HTML or CSS website. So for those kind of websites, cloning feature can do wonders for you. Other important point which I want to highlight is though AI Web Builder gives you the option to clone the full website, but it is your duty to make sure that you respect the owner's intellectual rights. If the website you are cloning has any copyrights on the images or the videos, so you have to take care of that. So basically HTML or CSS or JavaScript, so these are the open source standards, and if you're copying the code, you will not have the copyright issue. But if the website has images, videos, or anything else which is copyrighted on that website, which you are cloning, then you should replace them before publishing your website. Okay, now let me quickly show you the magic of cloning with the AI web builder. So you go to create website, you select import website. Okay, here you have to give the URL of the website that you want to clone. So let me show you the URL of Sandeep Maheshwari's website. So you can see this is his website, pretty clean. I just copy the URL here, I paste it here, I select proceed, and I select all the pages that I want to import. I give the name as Rohit Kakkar, and I give my email ID, and I select proceed. Okay, so you can see this website is successfully imported. You can preview the site. You can see here it has come exactly the same, right? And if you want to modify this website, select proceed to site customization. Right, so now you can see here it has come in the editing mode. So anything I want to change, say if I want to change this name, you can see I'm changing it here. It allows me to change. Similarly, all these settings I want to change, it says the person, right? So you can see it is editable. Putting my name here. Okay. Similarly, anything else you want to change here, register for free. So this is an image. You can replace it with your own image. Or if you want to change something here, let's say I'll get inspired from Rohit, I'm changing it like this. Okay, I just save it and I can publish it also, but I will not publish, I will just say preview. Now you can see whatever changes I had made, it is reflecting here. So instead of Sandeep Maheshwari, it has come Rohit Kakkar. Okay, so you can customize the imported website the way you want. Okay, let me show you the third way of creating the website, which is based on the existing themes we have. So you can see here, I go to themes section, and you can see here there are a lot of themes under different categories we have. We have so many categories like academy, advertising, blogging, business, construction, so many we have. So let's say we will create a website, e-commerce website. From the existing templates, I select the first one and I click on install, and I want to use all the web pages which this template is giving. I give the site name as Rohit's e-commerce website. I give my email here. I click on continue, and it says template installed successfully, and your website is ready. Go to dashboard. You can see here earlier we had 3 websites. Now it has added the 4th one, that is Rohit's e-commerce website. I click on this. I select edit. And here comes your website in editable mode. I click on preview site. So you can see fully fledged e-commerce website has been created. Okay, you have got listing list. If you see here, it is showing you the products based on the list view. You can filter the products based on the price range, brand name, and you can filter or you can sort based on your price, popularity, trending. Similarly, it gives you grid view. When you click on this, the products are shown in the grid view. The way it's basically the same way any other e-commerce website you will see. Okay, it has even created the shopping cart, right? So This is how it will look like. It has the option to apply the coupon code. So it has created certain dummy products. And some time back I had showed you the store settings where you can add your own products you want. You can give your own coupon codes, you can change the currency, anything you want, you can do it. And as I said again, this is also fully editable. Anything you want to change, so this logo you want to change, you change it here. Any text you want to change, just select on this, change it like this. Anything you want to change, you can do it. So full-fledged e-commerce website you can create using AI Web Builder. Okay, so we saw 3 ways of creating the website. So whatever websites you have created so far, now you want to link those websites with your domain name. Let's say your domain name is www.yourname.com. So in your domain name provider DNS settings, you have to give the IP address which you see here in this login, which I'm showing it here. You have to change the IP in your domain service provider, and you have to add your domain name here in these settings. So that's all you have to do. So once you do this, instead of the website that we are seeing right now, aiwebbuilder.in/site/14646, you can link it with your domain name, that is www.yourname.com or anything.com. And let me show you some more cool features of AI Web Builder. Let me go to dashboard, go to this settings. Yeah, share feature. This is one of the super cool feature using which you can earn a hell lot of money. So what share means is, let's say after creating your own website, you want to create website for somebody else and you want to sell that website. Okay, so what you can do is simply create one more website in AI Web Builder, and to that website you have the option to give different kind of access to different people, right? So say for example, I am selecting for this website, I want to give the right access to somebody else. I want to create a website and sell it to a client. Okay, so what I will do is I will create the website and I will give him the access using this share option. I will provide the email ID with which your client or the customer or your customer will log into that website, and your customer will get all the features of AI Web Builder, and he or she will be able to edit or any changes he or she wants to make in the website that you are selling to him, he can do that. So we have this feature. So otherwise, with any other platform, if you create a website and want to sell it, you don't get the option to further sell the website. So it's only one login. So here you can create n number of logins. For each of your client, you will create a different login, and they will have access to all the features. And the only difference will be they will be able to access the AI Web Builder to edit only the website for which you have given the link to him. They will not be able to do anything else. They will not be able to create a new website. They will not be able to change any of your settings. Only thing, once you give them the access for a particular website, any changes they want to do in future, okay, their contact number is changed, for example, they want to change that, they will log in with this URL, they will give their email ID to which you have given the access, and they will be able to change it. So that way you can even sell the websites that you are creating with AI Web Builder and earn money. We will cover this in detail in our last topic, generating income online, but this is one of the very cool feature that AI Web Builder provides. Okay, other thing that we have is export. So what you can do is all websites that we have created so far, you want to export those websites either to take the backup or you want to host it on some other platform. So what you can do is select the export option. You can export the full-fledged website along with the database. You just select this, click on download, and your entire website will be downloaded in the zip format. You can see here, this is downloaded, and the downloaded website, the code that you will see, it's all open source, HTML, CSS, or your JavaScript. It will not have any platform specific code in that. So what it means is, this website that you created in AI Web Builder, tomorrow you want to host it on your own server or a different server, you will be able to host it without any problem, because it is all open source. 100% same way the website will come on any other platform if you want to export and import it on a different platform. So this is the export. And then we also have trainings here. The video based lot of trainings we have for you to learn how to grow your business once you create your website. So you can see there are a lot of sections, course engagement hacks, social media automation. So how do you automate your social media such that most of your work, the promotion work, is automated. Image search secrets. You will see how do you do the search engine optimization. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, so there are a lot of courses, free courses included here. You want to launch your videos, so that is also included. So there are a lot of things. So once you create your website, and if you want to go with paid ads, so how do you go with Facebook paid ads? Okay, so there are video courses all available for free with your AI Builder login. Okay, and other thing I didn't show you is the statistics feature. You select your website from this list, and when you scroll down here, you can see how many visitors are visiting your websites per day, how many unique visits you are getting. So all those statistics and graphs you can see here. Now, because we have just created this website, it shows 0 visitors, 0 emails collected, and if somebody is contacting you through contact us page or in any other form, they are giving their contact details. So all those statistics will come here. And if you have your e-commerce store, then your store statistics also will come here. And similarly, your blog statistics also you can see here. And other very cool feature that we have here is apps. You click on apps, and here you see we have a lot of autoresponders, and there are various other apps which are integrated with AI Web Builder. We have a lot of email autoresponders. So customers who have registered to your website, you want to send them periodic newsletters. You can schedule it using this, and email goes out to your customers automatically every day, every week, or whatever frequency you choose. You can automate the complete funnel and convert your website visitor to a customer. So as an example, let's say somebody has just visited your website and has given the email address on your website, and you can automate the complete email chain flow, and you can decide what kind of emails should automatically start going to your customers, so that finally he or she makes the purchase on your website. So all this you can automate using autoresponders, which are integrated with AI Web Builder. Then you have booking calendars. So if you are making a website for, let's say, hospital, doctors, or any service providers, you can add the feature to book online appointments, and you can also collect the payment online. And then we also have form builder. So you can create any type of form if you want to collect any information from the user. We also have 360-degree spin videos. So this is also super cool feature we have integrated in AI Web Builder. So what this is so from your normal traditional camera or your normal mobile phone, you can take normal photos of your product, and you can convert them to 360-degree spin video. So the way you see 360-degree view of the products in some of the e-commerce websites, exactly the same you can do it yourself with this feature, and that too with any camera or any mobile phone. So you don't need any special cameras to create the 360-degree view of your product. Okay, you have any handmade items, you want to give the 360-degree view of that to your customers. So using this feature, you can create it very easily. Okay, so we have covered developing websites using 3 different methods. So now let's see how we can build mobile apps. Okay, so we will build progressive web apps which loads very fast on the mobile. They are also very small in size, and they will show good performance even in the poor network condition. And they also get instant updates from your website, such that any update you do on your website, it automatically gets reflected in your mobile app also. So there is no extra work to maintain them. Also, they can be downloaded directly from your web browser, so you need not host them on Play Store or Apple App Store. Because if you have to host your mobile app in Play Store or Apple App Store, you need to pay money. So Google charges you one time $25 to publish your app on the Play Store, and Apple charges you $99 every year. But here, with the option that I am telling you, it comes for free and without any maintenance. Okay, so I will build the app right now for the website that we have created, and your app will have all the features of your website. So whatever you can do on your website, you will also be able to do everything on your mobile app also. So any user can download it from the browser and install the app anywhere without paying any money to Google or Apple. But if you still want to publish your app in Google Play Store, you can still go ahead and publish the same app in Play Store by paying one-time $25 fee to Google. Now let me show you. Let's go to dashboard, and let's say for Rohit's hospital website that we created, we want to create the mobile app. So you go to settings, PWA option. Let's see if we can create it in 2 seconds. You just have to select activate PWA for site, and click on update settings, and your app is ready with the default settings. Okay, and how do you download it? I will show you. Let's go to this website, live site. This option is coming, install Rohit's hospital. So when you click on this, it is asking to install. So when the user opens your website on any of the mobile browser, be it Android, be it iOS, they will get this option, and when they click on this, it will be installed on their mobile, and it will come in their apps section, and they will be able to do pretty much everything that they can do it on your website. Okay, so similarly, let me show you on website, fameinfotech.com, let's say. So let me show you Fame Infotech. So it is saying install app. So same thing, we are doing it for our company website also. Okay, and if you want to change some of the settings, you can change it, like app title you want to change, the app short name, you want to change the background color of your app, you can do that. You want to change your app icon, you can change it, and so those things you can change in the settings. So that's how you will create a mobile app in just few seconds. Okay, now we will move on to the next topic, that is SSL certificate. So SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer, and it adds a layer of security to your website. So when you add a SSL certificate to your website, the communication protocol changes to HTTPS. Otherwise, it is HTTP, and HTTP is not secured. So in HTTPS, S stands for secured. So SSL is basically making your website more secured. Okay, so if it is too much technical for you, just understand that if you don't add SSL certificate to your website, it is prone to hacking, and also your users will not prefer to visit your website because they see that your website is not secured. So you can see all the trusted websites. When you open it, they will have the HTTPS. They will communicate over HTTPS protocol. So all those websites, all the popular websites you open, it will have HTTPS. Okay, and not only this, so there are various other reasons you need SSL certificate. So very important, if you don't have SSL on your website, Google will not rank your website. It will be rated low in the search results. Okay, so it will not show in top searches in Google. And if you want free traffic from Google, then having SSL certificate is must for you. Even the PWA apps that we saw just now, you cannot make them if you don't have SSL certificate on your website. So SSL is must if you want progressive web app for your website. And if you have to buy this certificate, GoDaddy charges you 4,399 for just one website for 1 year. And every year you have to pay 4,399 to them, and that too for just one website. But if you make your website with AI Web Builder, it is all free for all the websites that you create with AI Web Builder. Even if you are buying SSL in bulk from GoDaddy, for let's say you want to buy SSL certificate for 100 websites from GoDaddy, they will charge you 2 lakh rupees. But with AI Web Builder, you don't have to pay for it. Even if you make 100 websites, you get 100 SSL certificates free. And how do you add it to your websites? It is done automatically in the AI Web Builder for each and every website that you create. So every website that you create with AI Web Builder is secured and comes by default with SSL certificate. You don't have to pay anything to add it. Otherwise, if you have to add it by getting it from some other platform, it is a separate procedure to buy and install the certificate. Here it comes for free automatically. You don't have to do anything. All your websites are secured with SSL certificate when you create them with AI Web Builder. Okay, so let me show you how the SSL certificate looks like. Let's say I'm going to fameinfotech.com. You can see there is a lock. So it means the communication that is happening with this website, it is encrypted. So when you click on this, it says connection is secured. And if you don't have this SSL certificate, this will not show as secured. So when you click on this, it says certificate is valid. You can see the certificate here. It says issued to fameinfotech.com. And when you create and publish any website, it will show you issued to your website name. Okay, and usually if you see here, the SSL certificate by default for all the websites, it's valid for 3 months, and after 3 months it is automatically renewed. So this date will change automatically. You don't have to do anything. Okay, and one very important point which I forgot to tell you is that if you want to accept payment on your website, then you need to register your account for payment gateway service. You can register for your free account at razorpay.com if you want to receive payment on your website, but they will not approve your account if your website is not having SSL certificate. So creating unsecured websites will not serve any purpose at all. Whether you want to do business by selling something on your website, or even if you are creating website just to share some content, website without SSL certificate will not be of much use, because without SSL you can neither accept payment nor you will get visitors on your website. See, Google will rank your website much lower in the search results if you don't have SSL on your website. So if you really want to grow online, make sure that your website is secured with SSL certificate. Okay, so let me switch back to the presentation mode now. And while I do that and change my headset, let me play another short commercial. I'll be back just in few seconds. All right, so let's talk about the most interesting topic now, that is generating income online. See, as I said before, earning online has no limits. It all depends on your passion and skill. You can earn in thousands, lakhs, or even in crores. And how do you do that? Basically, it is divided into two categories, which I'm showing here. Number one, earn by doing business from your own websites and apps. And number two, earn by making websites and app for others. Okay, we already learned in this session how easily you can make your websites and apps using AI Web Builder. And there are hundreds and thousands of ways of earning online through your websites and apps. You can earn by selling your services, you can earn by selling your products, you can create your e-commerce store, you can do drop shipping business on your website. You can also offer consulting service. You can create your own affiliate program, and you can also earn from advertisements through Google AdSense. I know people earning in lakhs per month from advertisement. So in this, basically you make a content website and share free content with the users, and they come when they come back to your website to read your content, you serve them the advertisements through which you can earn money. And if you're good in teaching, or you have a good expertise in some topics, you can sell your courses online. You can also sell your other digital products. You can also earn by flipping the websites. See, there is unending list of ways you can earn. So what I told you just now is it all falls under the first category, that is earning by creating your own websites and app. Okay, but we are not focusing on that in this session. What I want to talk about is the second category, that is how do you earn money by creating websites and apps for others. That is what I want to focus now. So I can have a separate webinar in future on the first category, but let me tell you now about the second category, that is how you can earn very good money by making websites and app for others. Okay, see, you already saw some of the cool features that AI Web Builder provides, which includes creating the websites and mobile apps so quickly without any headache. Whether you know programming or not, it doesn't matter at all. Whether you make websites, whether you have made websites before or not, that also doesn't matter. If you have basic knowledge of using computer, you can start creating websites so quickly. And the websites and app that you can make in AI Web Builder, what do you think? How much those websites can be sold in the market? Yeah, those are sold in the market for thousands and lakhs of rupees, depending on who is selling them and how it is being sold. Okay, so something that you can make in few hours is sold in lakhs in the market. You may say, I don't believe it. You don't have to believe me. Try it yourself, I would say. And once you try yourself, then only you will start believing. And I can tell you how you can try. You can call any company who is into website and app development, whatever website and app you make with AI Web Builder, just give them as your requirement and tell them that you want to get your website and app developed from them, and see how much quotation they are giving you, right? It will be in lakhs, I'm telling you, not in thousands. Okay. Now you may say, okay, company is charging in lakhs. That's okay. But I am an individual, not a company. Why will someone give me in lakhs? Let me tell you, even individuals are also charging in lakhs to develop websites and app that you can develop very easily with AI Web Builder in few minutes or hours. If you don't believe me, post your website and app development requirement on freelancing websites like Upwork, Fiverr. So these are some of the freelancing websites. You can post your requirement, tell that, yeah, I want my website and app to be developed, and then see how much those people are charging. Ask an individual who has a few years of experience. He or she will charge in lakhs. Okay. See, I'm not saying that everyone is charging in lakhs for websites and app development. There are a lot of people who will do it just for few thousand rupees, but mostly those are new entrant in the market, and that's why they are doing it for so less. I personally know a person who started making websites as a freelancer after his college, and when he started, he was making websites for people for just $10, and after 6 months he started charging $100, and when I saw after 3 years he started charging $2,500 for a very basic website. Even if you go to him and ask for a basic website, he will charge you minimum $2,500. $2,500 means 2 lakh Indian rupees. And that too, I am telling, just for a very basic website that you can develop in AI Web Builder in a day. And he is not having any company. He's just like most of you on the call, just an individual. And if you think when I'm talking in dollars, he's a foreigner, you may think. No, let me tell you, he's not a foreigner. He's an Indian and charging in dollars. You can also charge in dollars and make websites and app for the people in the countries where people can pay much more easily, right? So how you can do that, when you post your gig in freelancing websites, which I told, that is Upwork, Fiverr, etc., you will get clients from all over the world, and you can also earn in dollars. Okay. And when I'm telling you this, it doesn't mean that I'm telling you that today you make your website and tomorrow you'll be able to sell it in lakhs. To be very honest, this is not going to happen that way. It's not a magic that will happen in a day. It will take some time for you to get there. But how you can start is you can start with a few thousands, maybe start posting your first gig on the freelancing websites for $10, $20, and gradually increase the price when you understand more. Maybe start by just asking the people in your relation or the people you know. As an example, if you know someone who is doing some small business from home by manually taking some orders, just tell him or her that you can make a website or mobile for them, which will make their life easy. And start by taking few thousand rupees. And when you do it one time, you will get confidence. And next time, you can increase your price. So more and more confidence you get, more and more value you'll be able to add to the people, and you can increase the price, right? And then if registering company helps you get more orders at a higher price, then you go ahead and register your company also. So you can register sole proprietorship company, and it is just peanuts to register a company. And once you make the websites and app for your clients or customer, you can also charge them for yearly maintenance and hosting fee, where you don't have to do anything at all. And AI Web Builder is designed in such a way that you not only make websites and app for yourself, but you also earn from it. I showed you this website share feature in the demo, right? How you can share the website with other customers and give them right access to their websites. You can also sell them the website along with the AI Web Builder license, where they can edit the website themselves, right? And even if you charge them 5,000 rupees per year, as an example, in the beginning, still they will be very happy with you because they neither have to pay hosting charge nor for SSL certificate. In fact, in rupees 5,000, they will get their website, app, hosting, storage, SSL certificate, everything they will get. And who will give them all this for just 5,000 rupees? Nobody will give them other than you. When you are charging them 5,000 for a year, how much it is costing you? Less than rupees 50 for a year. See, with AI Web Builder, rupees 399 plan, you can make 100 websites and 100 mobile apps, and you don't have to pay for hosting or SSL charges, as I told. So which means it's only rupees 4 per website and app bundle per month, which turns out to be rupees 48 per year for a website on an average. And gradually, when you start increasing your price, your investment will still remain at rupees 48 per website and app bundle, but your return will be in lakhs in few years from now. When you get confidence, when you know how to add more value, how to sell at a higher price. And again, I'm telling you, you don't have to write any code to start earning this much. If you get any requirement which cannot be done without writing code, straight away reject that requirement. You can take the requirements in your own boundaries. And that is how you have to work smart. Because the idea here is to get more returns with minimal investment of your time. And if you are already earning, let's say, a couple of lakhs in a month, either in your job or in your business, and if you spend 15 days in writing the code to get 1 lakh, why will you even do that, right? Better you can do it part-time and earn extra whenever you have a free time over the weekend. It doesn't take much time. And even if you want to do it full time and you want to code yourself, you can still go ahead and do it. In fact, I showed you how you can add your own code in the website, right? You can even first make the website without writing the code and then export the code it has generated. And on top of that, you can edit and add whatever you want. If you really want to code something which you think cannot be done with AI Web Builder and you want to do it full time. See, there is no restriction whatsoever in exporting the code that is generated with AI Web Builder. It exports fully in open source along with your database. If your customer doesn't need hosting, you just create the website and export the code and give it to him or her. So you have full flexibility with AI Web Builder. The features that AI Web Builder is giving you, and that too at such a throwaway price, there is no other product or platform which gives you all that. Okay, and the most important things which AI Web Builder provides is the ease of creating websites and apps, and it is an excellent platform for you to create online income. If you want to buy the subscription, there is offer button in your top right corner. It is only rupees 399 per month for 100 websites and app package. And if you want to make unlimited websites and app, it is only rupees 499 per month. All the features and options that we discussed in this webinar is included in both the packages. Only difference between 399 and 499 plan is that with 399 plan, you can create 100 websites and apps. And with 499 plan, you can create unlimited websites and apps. Okay. So there are a lot of options in front of you if you want to earn online. You just need to give yourself a push to start, and once you start, it is half done, and other doors will start opening by itself when you start. And even if you don't want to buy the subscription, it's perfectly okay. Anything I can help you with, feel free to reach out to me, irrespective of whether you have AI Web Builder subscription or not. I'll be more than happy to help you in whatever I can. Okay. Before we move on to questions and answers, let me give you a quick summary of all the features that AI Web Builder provides. Okay. Create websites based on keyword in real time, AI powered. Create websites by industry type in real time, AI powered. Create websites by cloning existing sites. Create websites from inbuilt themes, e-commerce websites. Create blog websites, fully responsive mobile websites, create iOS and Android apps, publish mobile apps, free hosting for all websites, unlimited storage, unlimited web pages, free SSL certificate for all websites, free video courses for your growth strategy, create websites for others and earn money, resell AI web builder license and earn money from yearly subscription, free stock images library, add custom domain, SSL on custom domain, export websites and apps to your own hosting, import websites and website templates, export websites and website templates, SMS and email autoresponders, third-party apps integration, social media websites integration, Google Analytic integration, payment gateway integration, create 360-degree spin videos, online booking feature, change theme ecosystem, SEO friendly websites and settings, access inbuilt image editor, custom code injection, inbuilt drag and drop building blocks, website revision and history, website traffic statistics, daily backup, all inclusive and ADA compliant websites. And this list is not complete. There are some features in this list which we have not discussed in this webinar, but this is just to give you a quick glimpse of the features that AI Web Builder provides. Cool. We will move on to Q&A session now. Give me just few seconds while I get the list of questions from the admin. I'll be back right away. All right. I just had a quick look at the chat window while commercial was playing, and I'm really very happy to see that you guys are showing interest and have asked a lot of questions. Definitely, we cannot cover all the questions in this webinar, but I will try to answer a few of those questions which I just received from the admin. So let me take up the first question. Why should I create my own website or app when I can sell my products on Amazon or Flipkart where I get customers much quickly? Very good question. I don't have the name of the person in front of me who has asked this, but it's really good question. Okay, so it is Pramod who has asked. Yeah, thanks Pramod for asking this. See, no doubt you will get many customers or on Amazon or Flipkart, and you will also sell your products very quickly. But if you really want to grow online and you're looking for long-term business, is it the right strategy to depend fully on these platforms? Answer is absolutely no. See, I'm not saying that you should not use these platforms. Go ahead and use them. But will it help you in creating your brand awareness? No. Even if you don't have a brand, will it help you in creating your own customer base? Answer is no again. The customers who are buying your products on Amazon, they are Amazon customers. They do not know you at all. If you are selling a good product on Amazon, you are helping Amazon to build their brand, not yours. And you have absolutely no relationship with your own customers. Tomorrow, if Amazon closes your account, nobody knows you in the market and your business is closed. So the answer to your question is you should use both and use in such a way that they both complement each other. So what I mean is when you sell something on Amazon, package your product with your brand name or your business name And the customers should know that they can also order on your website also. Similarly, when you sell something on your website, tell your customers that you are also available on Amazon and Flipkart. So that way you are creating more channels for your customer to buy your product, and you are also creating awareness of your brand and business name. And that way you will also grow much more quickly, right? Next question. Can I create native apps with AI web builder? No, you can't create native apps, because native app, they will come with their own cost, they will have their own overhead and their own complexities, and we really want to keep AI web builder very simple so that anybody with any background can easily use it. So we don't support that, and we also don't have any plan to support it in future also. Next. I do not see any subscription plan for one website. I want only one website and one app. Why should I subscribe for 100 websites? See, AI web builder is designed such that whether you make one website or 100 websites, the cost is almost the same. And even if you want to make just one website, AI builder is still cheap, considering you need not buy separate hosting, you need not pay anything extra to create the websites, and you also need not buy SSL certificate also. See, SSL certificate itself is rupees 4400 if you have to buy it on GoDaddy for just one website, and there you need to pay separate hosting fee and the separate web builder fees. But with AI web builder 399 plan, you can create and host 100 websites and 100 mobile apps, and you also get 100 SSL certificates. So that way, even for one website, AI web builder turns out to be much cheaper for you. And if you just create one website extra and sell it to any of your friend or any other customer along with AI web builder license, then it becomes totally free for you. And let me tell you, when you make one website, there are high chances that you will create many more. You can create multiple websites and see which one is giving you better results. Because when you create one website, it takes months, a year, or even longer to see the results. And if you realize after 1 year that that is not the way I should create or promote my website, you will take another 1 year to see the results. So it is better to start with multiple websites to see which one is working best for you. Okay. Next question. How do I download my database? I do not see anything related to that in the demo. I think I showed it during the demo when I was showing the export websites. Yeah, I guess I showed it, right? Yeah, in case I missed it, yes, you can export it. In the export website window, you get the option to export your database. And when you select that, you can export your complete website along with your database. Okay, next. I am a teacher and I am already taking classes online on Skype. Will it really help me having my own website, or should I continue with Skype? Hey, if you are a teacher and you want to grow online, yes, you should have your website. See, what you are doing right now, that is taking the classes on Skype, it is just a means for you to deliver your classes. It does not help you to grow. If you want to grow online, you should start putting all the details of your tuitions, demo classes on your website. Whatever qualities you have in the teaching, showcase them on your website. You can even record your sessions and sell them on your website. So that becomes your digital product, and you can record it once and sell it again and again. And you can give them at a very cheap price to your students. So that way it will add more value to your students at less price. And if your price is low and value that you are delivering to your students is high, it will help you in getting more and more students. You can do so many things. Even students registration you can take online, and that way you can avoid some of your manual work, right? And I have seen few teachers who have scaled so much online that they are earning more than a crore in a year, right? And one more point you should note is that along with your online presence, it is very important that you focus on improving your presentation skills. So that is very important if you want to scale online, because if your presentation skills is not good, having online presence will not help you. Okay. I'll take one last question now, and remaining I will get back on all the questions after the webinar. Okay. Next question. How is AI Web Builder different from Gizmo Builder? Sorry, I have never heard of it. Whoever has asked this question, if you can put the link of that in the chat window, I will check this and get back to you after the webinar. Sorry, I have no idea what is this Gizmo Builder you're talking about. Okay. Thank you once again for all your questions, and thanks for being connected. Regarding the license giveaway of my next software launch, which I promised, if you have attended this session from beginning till end, you will receive email from me in third week of August with all the details and the registration link. You can register on that link, but make sure that you give the same email ID which you have used while registering for this webinar. And once you register, your professional license will be activated on first of September, and you will get another email on 1st September when your license is activated. Okay, it is on 1st September because next software is going to be launched on 1st September itself, and you can start using it from 1st September. Again, you can either use it for yourself, or you can even further sell it to others. Up to 50 people you can sell it for without paying anything. It's all free for all the attendees who have attended this session till the end. Okay, we are at the end of the session now. Let me switch to my camera mode now. Hope you found today's session interesting and informative. Thank you once again for attending this session today, taking your time over the weekend. I really enjoyed interacting with you. So do reach out to me if you need any help, any support. My contact details are there on the screen. Feel free to reach out to me. It doesn't matter whether you buy AI subscription or not, whether you host your websites on or mobile apps on AI web builder, you host it on GoDaddy or any other platform, doesn't matter to me. Okay, I am on my mission to help people grow online and help people generate income online. So for that, any support you need of any kind, feel free to get in touch with me. I am available for you to support. Thank you once again and have a nice day. Bye bye.